Okay, so it's been a few weeks since I put that fertilizer down and my front yard looks amazing. It is basically weed free, but my backyard, it's got some weeds that are native to Texas actively growing right now. So I'm gonna show you guys two different things that you can use to take care of some of those places that you've got some weeds growing. Okay, so my yard has just a little bit of Dallas grass and just little places that are just starting to grow. If you see those in your lawn, the things that I'm showing you guys today, they won't work to kill that. So you've got to immediately just hand pull those, and I use a fork. That's my favorite thing that I like to use, but you've got to get those out of your lawn because once those seeds grow, they're just going to get all over your lawn and your lawn's gonna be infested, and this stuff, barely anything works to kill Dallas grass. So the stuff I'm showing you today is just going to kill just like the basic weeds that you may have in your lawn. Okay, so the first stuff I'm going to show you guys, this is called Bgone. It's got this little trigger spray. Now this is a spot treatment for actively growing weeds. This will not prevent new weeds from growing. Only a pre-emergent will help keep those weeds from never even germinating and growing in your yard. This is for post-emergent weeds. So this is just, you spray it directly onto the weed, and it's safe to use in your Bermuda grass. Okay, so I'm gonna use this stuff in my front flower bed. It's just got this little trigger on it, and you just get down there really low and just spot spray it right on actively, just the actively growing weeds. Now, there's something else you can use right here since it's not in the grass. It's called one shot. And it will kill anything, and it works super fast. It'll work within like 24 hours, 1 or 2 days, and it will just kill it. But you don't want to use that in your Bermuda grass because it will kill that. But one spot is perfect for using here, and I'm going to show you another little spot that I'm going to use it in my backyard. So this is another perfect area to use that one-shot stuff that just kills everything. My neighbor's grass is growing up underneath the fence, and it's actually pulling the fence posts away from being attached right there. So I did spray some of that stuff there. So like I said, don't use that one-shot stuff in any of your grass, any grass. It will kill it. It will leave a yellow ring around where you sprayed that stuff, and nothing's gonna grow there for a while. Now your Bermuda might come back from that, but that one-shot stuff is not good to use in your any kind of lawn. It's fine to use where you don't have anything like what I just showed you. But in your lawn, you don't want to do that. Now, if you have an area like this where you have bushes and trees nearby, it's just best to hand pick these things because that stuff could potentially damage them. Okay, the second thing that we're going to use is this image stuff. This is just one of those liquid sprays that you hook to your hose. Now, I normally like granules, I really do, but for post-emergent weeds, this stuff has to get right on top of the leaf, the stuff that's coming out of the ground. You've got to get this stuff right on there so then it can work and it can go down into the roots and kill it at the roots. Now, I've got there's just too many, just little, small, barely new growing weeds that are growing. There's too many of them to spot treat them. So we're gonna hook this thing in the hose. I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, so make sure that it is in the off position. Go ahead and connect it to your hose, turn on the water, and then you're going to turn it to the on position, spray where you need to spray. When you're done, turn it to the off position, turn your water off all the way, and then you're gonna turn that little switch back on to let the rest of the water come out of there. And then when that's all out, go ahead and turn that off and unscrew your hose. Okay, so I went ahead and I sprayed the backyard last night. It's better to do it at night when the sun's not down on it so it doesn't evaporate as quickly. And then here's my front yard. It's just coming along. It's really greening up. I can't wait to see it in a few weeks. It's going to look amazing. Okay, so this stuff takes a little bit longer to work. It can take like 2 weeks until you start seeing results because how it works is it starves the weed from the nutrients that it needs to survive. And so it's gonna take some time for that stuff to get down in there. So after about 2 weeks, if you don't see any results yet, you can go ahead and do a reapplication. Okay, now when you're spraying this stuff on your lawn, make sure you're getting it wet, but do not drench it. And make sure that there's no rain in the forecast for at least 24 hours after you put this stuff down, and do not apply it in temperatures over 85. So it's better to do it early in the morning, or you can also do that late at night. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tools from Stacy DIY.